Hi, we're Bob and Judy Kuzman.
I wanted to share with you something that God and a really good friend of mine helped me realize last week. There was a period of a few days where I kind of went into a tailspin about face masks, and it was mainly born out of concern for two of my kids. One lives in New York City in Brooklyn, and one who works daily in grocery stores. So I went into a bit of a frenzy because either they didn't have or they couldn't find masks where they were. And so one of Bob's best friends is a physician, and so he was able to secure a couple masks, and I mailed those off. And then my quest escalated, and I remembered, oh, Bob has a workshop, so I've seen him wearing masks. So I went out and I rummaged and I found some and sent those off. And then the sewing began. So I watched about 100 YouTube videos on how to make different masks, ranging from basic face masks to shaped ones with filters. And I watched a video about how to make them out of HEPA vacuum cleaner bags. And then I was like super disappointed in us because we had chosen a bagless vacuum last year. So I didn't even have any HEPA filtered bags. So I hand delivered and I mailed a ton of masks to my two sons. So I have a really good friend, and we have started having conversations about different themes or passages of scripture. And so right around this kind of mask frenzy, we were going to have a conversation about Psalm 33 and the last four verses in particular. And the verse that I was landing on to talk about was Psalm 33:22, and it says, "Let your unfailing love surround us, Lord, for our hope is in you alone." And I started to realize my hope was not in God alone as I kind of pondered this verse, but my hope was in God plus masks, plus in there some control of my own and kind of securing protection for my kids. And even though I wanted to believe that the mask would ultimately protect and guard and preserve them, and I do fully believe in the importance of wearing masks right now, I just realized that I could not put my hope in them to keep my children safe. But my hope is in God alone.
Thanks, Jude. I've been in the Psalms too. That's where I've been kind of camping out lately, and specifically around the idea of God as our refuge and strength. Like it says in Psalm 46, 1 and 2, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble, though the earth give way and mountains fall into the sea. And I've just been the idea of him being our bedrock, but also that he's a very present help in times of trouble. Just the immediacy of our mighty God who created everything, but is also so intimately acquainted with each one of us that he knows what we need, and he's with us in that need. Along with that, Proverbs 18:10 that says, the name of the Lord is our strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Just that concept, that visual image of God being our strong tower, that we can run to him and not only gain refuge and security, but also we can climb up on the top of that tower and gain perspective on what's going on around us. And I like that image, and I need that in my life, that he's our strong tower. Along with that it's been a quote from Madeline L'Engle, who's an author, and she said this: "It's a good thing to have all our props pulled out from under us occasionally. It gives us some sense of what is rock under our feet and what is sand." And while I do not like having the props pulled out from under me or under us as a family, it's painful, it hurts. Just like this time, it's so uncertain, it's not normal. But there's something good about it too, because it shows us what we're putting our hope in, what we're relying on for our security. We see what is rock and what is sand. And when the storms come, boy, we just want to be on rock. We just want to be on the rock who is Jesus. That's where we want to settle. So we miss you a lot. Can't wait till we're back together. And we love you. See you soon.
Bye.